Let's see, it's a breaking wheel versus a magician coordinator, barmaid, and wildling. Overall, you know what? Not too bad if I think about it. Barmaid's the only one with a bar. Well, barmaid and magician are the ones with a borrow time. But running magician up against a wheel too, I say more or less from the side of South Korea, they're probably not meta slaves overall. So if they did actually manage to get towards top 8, it probably is because they are meta slaves. However, we're gonna move on towards the game here instantly then, as we do see Giehua wish dash wheel coming out. We did see the wheel from the side of CN2, but that's because their first wheel, and that's honestly about it. We're going to be able to see magician here because of the footprints too, and with that in mind, we're going to try play around this one chair for as long as we can. But I mean, from the side of our wheel right now too, that's no spikes landed on towards the magician there, which is really unfortunate, but this chair could be invincible for the side of survivors, and if that was the case, right as of now, we're getting stuck here 24/7. I just feel like maybe changing towards human form would have been better, even if you want to throw something down. However, right as of now, we're still getting stuck here 24/7 from the side. Ooh, that's fine, the spike there landed thankfully, and now we're going to change back straight towards human form, as we just wasted too much time on that. We could use the wand here the moment the hit comes out, as we did get the hit there as well, so that's a very nice prediction on the side of Giehua. And for our breaking wheel, Nalon here, do we have flywheel? We definitely do, but I'm not too sure what that wand was for. So with that in mind, this flywheel gotta come out good. This flywheel came out good. Okay, that's fine. And with that, we still have one wand here left on our hands to use. Are we gonna run straight or are we gonna run back here? That's gonna be a good question on this side. Ooh, that's a nice predict on our side of our breaking wheel. And it's an 80-second containment though for breaking wheels. So no, yeah, it's 80-second containment for a magician. Not too bad. Let's just say for now that it's not too much of a big issue for KH, you can still tie this if you really want to. But like that excitement for the coordinator also is going to be pretty interesting to see later on as well. I wonder if the survivors would realize that no blink was actually, well, they could potentially still think that it's a blink though. That's the biggest issue at hand. But Musa here as a wildling do have to go in early because we don't want a double spike down. So we're going to go down here instantly. That's going to be an initial rescue, as well as magician will be able to get out of the area. Okay, then magician just by himself. If the excitement isn't forced out here after quite a bit of time, then I guess it's more or less good news for us. So right as of now, we change straight towards wheel form here, but I don't think wheel form is actually a really good idea because magician, there's a window. Magician, go to that window. Brother in Christ, you're not gonna. Ooh, wait a second. Brother in Christ, you're not gonna be able to. Brother in Christ, you're not gonna be able to dodge an extended spike, so you might as well go to that window early. But with this, it seems like that will be Nalon going straight back to the ground. The thing is, if magician ran straight towards the window, it's 8 seconds on that wheel before he can change as well. Right, and even if he does get spiked down, he definitely would have been able to contain way longer. There. So that window definitely has to be taken. But from the side of magician, he really wants to dodge that extended spikes. I don't think it's possible to dodge extended spikes unless the wheel really messes up, especially on such a tight area like that too. It just isn't possible to mess it up. Right, for Musa, you don't rescue. You don't rescue here anymore. You really don't. I think if you leave, it's also very good idea. We are decoding the 5th cipher machine as of now. That 72% cipher machine, we're not too sure where it is still, but for the time being, let's just say that it's not too bad from the side of KH, right? As long as we don't give her terror shock here once again, everything is fine. But Giehua is getting stuck quite a lot as well when playing this wheel. Let's just see here. Yeah, like as long as you spin like that, you're not going to be able to get the extended spikes. And this is a barmaid we're talking about. Did barmaid drink speed doving? Oh, she didn't, thank God. If she did, I swear to God. Flywheel. Good flywheel. Because even if she takes the hit here, she can take. I guess fair enough. If we don't want to get that hit, that's fair. But you're still going to be able to get the trap anyway. So I didn't really see the points. That's going to be Dublin up and ready to go, but we're not going to chase after barmaid since she is a 2-story here after all, so that's not overall not a bad side note. Maybe barmaid took that speed Dublin just so she can get straight towards 2-story, but I just feel like that wasn't really necessary, especially with the fact that you can play around the staircases for quite a bit of time. Barmaid would be healed. But even if Barmaid is healed here, getting that second doubling up, we have to drink it immediately. Barmaid can't really save that doubling because it's literally one spike, one down. Cordy, however, they'll be coming in second chase. If we change to human form here, ooh, that's a nice gun. But the excitement there will be able to counter almost everything, as we're going to be able to get that instant hit down on the Cordy. It's not bad. Look, we did a lot of push and pulls already, so it doesn't really matter here too much. Cordy does not self-heal. Everyone has self-heal except for the side of Barmaid. So, let's just say I still feel uncomfortable with Barmaid having that doubling. I feel really, really uncomfortable with Barmaid not drinking that doubling because it's literally one spike and one hit down. There's no rooms for error here. There's really, really, really no rooms for error here. We're going to be able to get that chop down here instantly as SJ will be forced out of the pallet zone. But with that pallet zone being forced out, I don't think it matters here too much because we're going to be able to get that nice, there we go. That's going to be an instant hit down. No matter what happened that you really had to drink the doubling, you don't have borrowed time. Like, it would, like, to us, right? It also would have made more sense you drink the doubling and you get an extra item. That's not a bad plan too, but, we drop. Oh, we're waiting for excitement to be ready for blink or teleport. Okay. Okay, I can see now. But if Cordy hey, whoa, don't change. Wait a second, we can change. Sorry, I'm wrong. If we realize that this is actually a Barmaid without borrowed time, then this is actually going to be huge. Barmaid flywheeled early, but we're going to go after Cordy right now. Hold on, we're going to be able to pop open here instantly as well. That's not overall not too bad because now you can't spike down to Cordy, so Cordy at least has some time to run around this area. However, all survivors are just so far away from the exit gate, so now it's not really that much of a good plan here for us as well. We're going to be able to get straight towards the window or the pallet here nearby to play around, and we do have one more spike left on our hands too, but we don't have no flywheel on our hands for Cordy, so that's gonna be Cordy down here instantly. Cordy did the use of sub heal here as well, so Geihua is gonna be able to go straight towards Wilfram and go look for Barmaid or even look for a wildling. But right as of now, can we find Barmaid who's right behind Hotel? No, we can't because Geihua is gonna go straight towards the dungeon, the gate, the exit gate. And with this exit gate, we see where wildling is. Okay, that's no problem at all, but we don't see where Barmaid is. So potentially speaking, do we want to go after Barmaid? We can leave wildling here and then go after Barmaid instantly because wildling's gonna be on the board for like a good another 30 seconds. So I don't think it's actually worth to go after wildling here, as Barmaid is going to go straight towards the coordinator. Okay, that's no problem. We're going to double back here to force wildling off the board, and maybe we can find Barmaid somewhere at the back, but it seems like wildling's back here again. Why did we get off board that early until we actually confirmed that the Barmaid has actually been chased? But it seems like wildling's going to be able to successfully get off from this area as well, as Cordy is still on the ground. We don't have Antonize here because of wildling's whistle, but we still cannot forget that the gate has still not been opened just yet. There's no detention at all from the side of this breaking wheel, so this breaking wheel doesn't really care by this point what the survivors are going to do. He's going to try to guarantee this tie, as we do see Wildling nearby as well, but Boar is ready in 4 seconds, so we've actually changed forms here. This could be potentially really big for the side of Wildling. We're going to be able to change over here, means that you cannot get on board. If you get on board, that's going to be an instant snap down, but it's okay. It's broken. No, the window, it's broken. Ave Maria, we realized that Cordy got healed there too because of the Barmaid, so we can immediately cheer the wildling to go after that Barmaid here once again. But Cordy is going to try to get that gate open. Barmaid full health has a little bit more confidence here as well on her side, but the dungeon is nearby. But how far can we actually get away here for dungeon 2 is now another issue at hand, as Prune is opening the gate and SJ will be found here instantly as well. 2 games. Nice flywheel. Hold on a second. Nice flywheel. Wait, why is Prune? Why are you not opening the gate? What are you doing? Okay, we got stuck there. That's okay. We got stuck. Geihua is going straight back towards the chair. Oh, okay, the gate is open. But SJ, why? If the hunter was just a tiny bit better, it would have been so bad right now, but SJ seems like he's going to be able to make it. Wait a second, we don't have Tinnitus yet. Wait a second, do we have Tinnitus right now? Geihua, can we find it? Can we find Barmaid? We have speed boost! Use it! Hold on! Ave Maria, Mamma Mia, Cordy went out! But Wildling was on chair. Hold on! Down, GG's. What are you doing? I'm so... Good game. Moving on. Welcome to the series where we basically play Hula Blue and don't ban mech. Welcome to the series of us having Hula Blue and Goldman round 2, and we don't ban mech, and we're 3-man down. Now, unless 7KS absolutely throws this game like last game, I don't think it's going to be an issue for Mark to get a hurl validation. However, Hulu Blue up against the mech is always a tie game. Unless mech does absolutely horrendous. But mech with Titan, I don't really know about that, bro. With this in mind, let's move on. This is going to be KH versus 7KS once again. 7KS Hunter got a 3-man elimination last game, in which I would have said it should have been a tie game no matter what happened. But aside from all that, right as of now, well, we're going to have the hope for the best for KH, but I'm going to have an absolute crash out if that's going to happen again. Now then, moving us around towards the game. I need to breed. I am sick. Let's move on. So, Jiu will become the first chase here as the Pharaoh Lady with that sword on her hand. Potentially speaking, she could be a Knight 2.0 or even a Knightess. I'm quite sure Knightess is a female version of Knight, but you can just call them Knight anyways, because we're not sexist here. Lol. I don't know anymore. Don't mind me. I'm just so tired. With this in mind though, 7KS is going to be able to make it in between the pallets, but we're going to be able to get that red mud ball mark on her as well. I wonder if the ball marks actually cancel her invisibility mode. Her cloak, but for now we should be able to get straight on towards the staircase. This staircase is going to help us out quite a lot, especially when countering the countering never mind. I mean, aside from the pallet part, everything else does still come to conclusion. But Mech is decoding with the doll. As long as Mech is decoding with the doll, and we do have 2 rescuers here too, that's really all what matters at the end of the day. However, the biggest issue we really have to think about right now is the rescue later on. That's gonna be brilliant pallets on the side of our Pharaoh Lady. But Pharaoh Lady had knee-jerk reflexing, which she didn't use though, which kind of did surprise me as well. So let's just see how that goes. As we're gonna go straight over, we think that we're gonna move on straight towards the other side, but that's okay. Pharaoh Lady's doing really well right now, trying to play all the mind games here possible. Pharaoh Lady, gosh darn, we're doing well. But well, I mean, she kind of well. During that cloak form as well, right? She was able to contain enough time until cloak actually dissipated, and that's a 100-second containment on the side of Pharaoh. This is the kind of Pharaoh Lady game we wanted to see. But Mech being outside, I wonder if peepers can find her. But like, if Mech is already nearby, we can hear Mech utilizing that doll too. So Mech will be spotted out. If Mech didn't realize that there was a clone there, Mech will be spotted out. We do have Flywheel to use. Can we maybe try Flywheel once? Ooh, okay, a little bit unfortunate on that Flywheel. We can't really say much about that, but that's going to be a rescue overall. Mech would go down here, however, because of that too. But let's just see how well Pharaoh Lady can get away from this area too. We didn't really manage to get that knee-jerk reflex, but it seems like we want to go back straight in towards Hotel, where there is basically no items left for us to use. Knee-jerk reflex, we have to go. Where's that speed boost? That speed boost has to come in really clutch. But right as of now, that's going to be, ooh, no hit on towards the Pharaoh. We're going to be able to kite after tight turn time has ended. But I do think all what Mech has to do here is to decode with that doll, because that doll, oh never mind, the doll has finished off her own cipher machine, but it's going to go back straight towards the 30% cipher machine as of now to see what else it can do. Good news also is Pharaoh Lady having that borrow time, right? As long as Pharaoh Lady has that borrow time, that's really all what it matters to me. It's a little bit unfortunate I kind of have cameras on actually for this one as well, but Mark, once again it's what I said before. Why are you not banning Mech? We're going to be able to get that hit, thankfully, as now we are going to try to get that extra hit on towards Mercy. Mercy will be able to get the damage here finally as well, but Pharaoh Lady going back towards a 2-story area. Seems like we might want to try and use Cloak for the downstairs area, but seems like Cloak isn't ready here. Oh, it is ready right around now. We are going to be able to throw that out here, but the biggest issue really just is you gotta retrace your steps properly when you do that. But I mean, overall for mechanic, we're using that doll to decode the last cipher machine. It just isn't enough here because it's at 70%, but at least it still guarantees a tie. I wonder if Mech actually self-healed. Self-heal at 72%, okay, not too bad. Mech actually got up on time as well here, but the doll just isn't decoding. I'll be honest with you. Right, Mech not having borrowed time sucks. But it's still a tie. It's still a tieable game. It is still a tieable game with Mercenary having elbow pads. I'm not too sure about Mark doing this. Okay, never mind. He actually managed to get that doll down. Okay, but like, we bought more time for Psycho to decode though. Psycho's life machine at 40%, doesn't matter much now. No, not really. We can go out to drop the peepers, that's 100% for sure. And that probably is more or less the only things you can actually do now. But dropping down 2 peepers in the same area is not the way to go. It's not the way to go for that one as well. They, basically speaking, don't stack, according to all the sugar buns. Right as of now, if Merc gets a no damage rescue here, it just means a lot, because Mech can run. And then Merc can rescue again. There's 2 Cypher machines nearby. A Psycho Cypher machine's at 80% right now. So, I mean, Mech has a flywheel too, when needed. We're just gonna see. Okay, we're not gonna use flywheel just yet. Maybe we want to use it for endgame. That's what I'm gonna say. Maybe we want to use it for endgame. But that 90% Cypher machine's on the side of Mercenary there, it seems too. Mercy will come into rescue here once again, as Mark is still being very not casual but cautious in our scenario here too. Mercy has enabled that elbow pad continuously, but seems like we don't really want that double down. Cypher machine currently 90 something percent, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98. We probably could pop here. Realistically speaking, you could pop there. Realistically speaking, you could pop there. Okay, we're gonna go for that as well. That's fine. That's fine, because no one was at the X gate, so I guess it makes sense as well. Mercy can tank hits endgame. I don't think Mech should be the one nearby, but Mech also opens gate really slow because of this too. So as of now, let's just say Psycho should be brave and go in for it. Okay, that's a terror shock down. Fair enough. Never mind. Sorry, I was wrong. That's on me. That's 100% on me. Should have double rescued. From the side of Mechanic would be able to get a rescue here. We don't want Psycho to get that pop. We actually... Oh wow, I did not expect that to happen, I won't lie to you. Okay, nice flywheel, but that wasn't the right one. Okay, nice red dodge. And there goes Mech down once again. Psycho will be picked up here. Okay, can we get a 4-man? Can we get a 4-man? I guess I miscalculated how I guess I actually did miscalculate that one, but I mean, aside from all that, ETH will become the main chase here. We did change the excitement, by the way. Hold on, why did we change the excitement again? I think we might have mispressed. I think we actually might have mispressed excitement for teleport or something. I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case, I won't lie to you. But the gate will be open, and it's a 3-man elimination here from the side of Mark II. Surprisingly, we got a 3-man. I mean, look, for Mechanic, we saw how that game went. Definitely could have been a tie game, but 3-man, not too bad, honestly, for KH. They needed it. Of course, we'll be moving directly on towards round 3 then, and in that scenario, let's just move on. No more talk, let's just move on.